Hi, Brooklyn. Isn't it like 2 a.m. over there? Girl, you need to sleep. Hi, Elizabeth. Hola. Hi, Ray. Hi, Roll with Liz. Joanna. Hi. Hi, Victoria. Hope all is well. And it's 1 a.m. right now. I'm up because my 2-year-old doesn't want to sleep. She's going through a sleep regression. Oh my God. Let me tell you, Blake is going through something because he he learned how to get out of his crib. So that's what he does every morning. Not every morning, but if I'm sleeping, he's getting out of it. Or during nap time today, I woke up to him like banging on the door. He got out of his crib. He does it all the time now. And he's going through the stage where he's super, super, super attached. Like, I can't leave the room. I can't leave his sight because the second I do, he starts screaming his head off. I remember Noah going through the same thing. And it was hard, and it's even harder with two. So he's always running after me, always wants to be attached right now. When he's usually a little more independent. But yeah. When does she turn 2? He's turning 2 in March. And at night to put him to bed, he's like screaming his head off. Because again, he doesn't want to be away from me. Hi, Broly, I'm good. And how are you? Good evening, Carmen and everyone. Hi, Ria. Hi, how are you? What are you eating? M&Ms. I have M&Ms and a little Reese's. It's white ghost. I'm guessing white chocolate. It's from Halloween. The kids have not even looked at their stash. I just started going into it. They got some pretty good candy. Hello, hope all is well. With you and the boys. Hugs from Arizona. Hi. And thank you. Everyone liked the video, guys. Thank you, Brooklyn. I wish I can go over there. I mean, I could, but how's everything with COVID? You're in England? Your nails are beautiful. Thank you. I'm not so into them this time. I'm not really digging the shape. But whatever. They're okay. Yes, my daughter does exact the same and has a little separation anxiety. Right now, she turned 2. She turned 2 on March the 5th. So she's about to be 3. Aw. Noah turns 5 March 1st. Noah turns 2 March 20th. You're eating the kid's stash? I am. I'll give them like one every once in a blue moon. Since Halloween, their pumpkins are still to the top. No, they're really nice. Thank you. You have a dog? No, that's my neighbor's. Every time she opens the door, her dog comes running down the hallway, but she just runs back in. She just comes out to greet whoever is there for them. Yes, I'm in England. The best place to visit would be London, but it's pretty cold though. I will warn you. I know, I know. I would never. Not in this weather. Are you a fan of Anna Sacconi? I used to watch their videos. I haven't even seen her Instagram in like over a year. I'm curious now. I'm kind of thinking black nails next. I just screenshotted one. Anna Sacconi. Let me see. Hmm. Her kids are so big. Hmm. Okay, I gotta look back at this. Hi, Natalie. COVID cases are high right now, though. Same here, girl. All we can do is just put our mask on, sanitize, try our best. Even if you're positive now, like you can go to work after like 5 days or live your life as long as you don't have symptoms. I saw your comment, Brooklyn. I read it. I read it. I didn't get to read it out loud. Why did you delete it? Jersey, what's cracking? Please hit the like button. Thank you. Hi, Chris. Nothing. Just hanging out here for now with you guys for a little. Do you still like working at the daycare? I do. Brooklyn, why did you delete it? Oh, you put it back up? I used to watch Anna Sacconi until I found out that she punished her potty trained toddler with a cold shower because she took off her pull up. And I removed it because the end part didn't make sense. Who did she do that with? Amelia? I heard about that, but I don't know. I feel like every parent handles every situation differently. Unfortunately, they are putting their kids out there. I don't want to judge them because parenting in itself is hard, but you don't have to put everything out there. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of these YouTube moms, I don't want to like bash anybody, but I feel like they, especially now, a lot of them want to be like her, want to have kids back to back to back, have 4 or 5 kids. Everything is about filming the children growing up. Like I used to watch, I don't know. I don't watch her YouTube channels, but I follow her more now on Instagram. Erin Williams. I started watching her before she even gave birth to Skyla. I don't know if you guys know who she is, but she just keeps popping babies, and she's had like 2 miscarriages, and she's like on baby number 4. Is she? I don't know. I think she's on baby number 4. Again, I'm not bashing anyone, but I feel like, I don't know. These moms are just popping babies for YouTube. Like, yes, I would like to have a lot of kids too, but one, they're expensive. Two, it's hard. But I feel like they do it a lot more for YouTube. Football tonight. Rams versus Cardinals. How about them Cowboys, Chris? I didn't watch the game, but I have a few friends who are huge Cowboy fans. And I sent them a few memes that were out there this morning, and all they had to say was F you, Carmen. It made me so sad because they're learning and growing. It's not their fault. They don't understand. No, absolutely. I kind of heard that they did that. I think she did it. I'm not sure. It is sad. If you don't mind me asking, has the boy seen their dad lately? No. Did he ever admit to you that he got the side woman pregnant? He should probably get a DNA test. He didn't admit it to me, but he wrote it in text to my friend. Like he said my baby's being born, yada yada yada. So he's like taking on that dad responsibility with that child, I guess. If that's what he said. And I haven't spoken to him. I blocked him. He knows where we live. He knows where the kids go to school. If he wants to pick them up, he can always go. But I doubt he will. I agree, Brooklyn. Me personally, I wouldn't spray cold water on my daughter, who I'm currently potty training, because then they will become frightened of you and not feel comfortable potty training. Yeah, it's so sad. Blake is actually potty training and he's doing so good. Like he started like a month ago by himself. Like he would constantly take his diaper off. And I already had like, I don't know if you've seen it in Target, but there's like these regular toilet seats, and then it has like an adapter already attached to it for the little ones. So you don't have to have like a separate thing for them. And I love it, and he loves going to the bathroom. He'll wear his diaper here sometimes or his pull up, and he'll be like beep 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 beep, and we run to the bathroom. Didn't the husband say he cross dressed? I've never heard of that. But I know I forgot the kids' names already. What's the little boy's name? I just saw a picture of him, and she has always allowed her kids, which I think is good. She has always allowed her kids to express themselves, and the little boy, um he's always like for birthday parties. I think his last birthday party he was dressed as Elsa. Like he likes wearing girl stuff and he paints his nails. It's very controversial because this little boy is like, I think he's like 6 or 7. But I don't know. That's how they're raising their kids, and if that's how they see fit, I don't know. It's not right, the whole water thing. But like on the side note, like whatever they're doing with the little boy, like letting him be, I guess. But I also don't like exploiting the kids online and being exposed to all that judgment. Bucks all the way, City of Champions. Aaron Williams was exposed for being on the Big Brother show. I saw that. And being racist towards Asian and Indian people, saying they smell and judging their skin color. That's the moment I stopped watching her. Yeah, I saw that. Oh no, don't even mention the Cowboys. Sorry, Victoria. Always nice to see the Cowboys lose. And I didn't even wear this on purpose. But the Giants suck. The last time they played, I think tickets were up for $6, which is insane. Nobody wanted to go watch that game. Yes, Anna Sacconi's husband wears women's clothes. I have no judgment towards him because I know their son wants to become a girl. It's inspiring, they accept it. I saw that I mean, she was allowing him to wear whatever he wanted, but now, like, does he just not dress in boy clothes anymore? He wrote, "My baby is being born." He has two babies already born and needing their father. What an idiot. What an idiot. Yeah, that's what he wrote. That new child may not even be his. I have a feeling if she is pregnant and if this is all happening, that it is his. I don't know. I just have that gut feeling. And I doubt that he will get DNA tested or do a paternity test on the baby. Give me one moment. My coworkers, one of them is pregnant and she has a fever. I don't think she'll be going in tomorrow. And she works in the office with me. So I'm going to have to go in earlier. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be rude. Okay. What happened with the question marks, Ray? I don't know. I really like. I have a gut feeling that this baby is his. Like he's dumb enough to do that. I think it is his child. She probably trapped him and did it on purpose. I feel like he knew exactly what was happening. Um, and he probably just had a slip up, but that's his own doing. That's his responsibility, what he has to deal with. Someone commented, and I didn't take it the wrong way. It's everybody, like I said before, we all parent differently, we all deal with things differently. But someone was like, "You don't need his money. You shouldn't be begging him for anything. I have 5 kids and I raised them all on my own. I also don't want him to just not be accountable for his responsibility. I'm not begging him for money. That's just what I think. And if you did that alone with 5 kids, good for you, girl. But if I have the opportunity to have him pay up, then I'm gonna do it. Lo tiene amarrado. I don't know, Ray. I don't know. The woman that's pregnant is the one he cheated with? Yeah. Because she realized he was pulling away from her. So she decided maybe the baby would keep him. The dumbest thing ever because look at what happened here. Um A lot of women think like that having babies will keep someone, but it's the biggest mistake ever. Hmm. I couldn't remember Anna's son's name. It just came to me. Eduardo, there we go, is her son's name. I watch their vlogs on occasion. Whenever it pops up in my feed. I don't think I'm a subscriber though. I haven't looked at them since like last year. Came across and subbed to your show recently and just wanted to say I like your channel. Keep doing your thing. Aw. Wise Guy TV. Are you a wise guy? I like that. Let's hit that like button, guys. Helps Carmen's channel. Thank you. You know what? I just started watching The Sopranos. I've never seen the show, and I kind of like it. Did he admit it to you that she was pregnant? I haven't spoken to him. I haven't spoken to him since, when was that? Saturday? Last Saturday when I had that little incident with Blake. And we didn't speak about that because I found out on Monday, I believe, or later. I took my kids to the zoo today. Nice. Hola, Miss Carmen. To you and yours. Happy New Year. Everyone blessings. Happy New Year, William. Hell no, it takes two to tango. He needs to pay. Yeah, that's easy to say. I thought they lived together. I don't know anything, Isabella. I'm as lost as you are because he tells me one thing, he tells his friends another thing, he acts one way with me, he acts another way. Like he'll be good one day with me, he'll be bad another day with me. Like it's up and down. I just never know. What I do know is that he's never truthful with me. So there's that. You didn't make your babies alone. He needs to take half the responsibility. My husband and I watch The Sopranos every 2 years. It's a great show. I've never seen it. I like it. And I'm also watching Breaking Bad. I'm on Breaking Bad more than I am Sopranos. I'm on the 3rd season of Breaking Bad already. Mm-mm. No, I'm not a wise guy myself. Just made a channel talking about all different types of mob stuff and whatnot. And yes, Sopranos, one of my favorite shows ever. What mob stuff? Just things that you like see here and there. Are you from the East Coast? Well, at least Carmen, he will be her problem now. Yeah, he will be her problem now. or she will be his problem now. That's they're meant for each other. Breaking Bad, dope too. Breaking Bad, awesome show. I watched the whole series last month. Amazing. I've never watched Sopranos, but a show called Weeds is really good. I think I saw like 2 episodes of that and I couldn't really get into it. So whoever commented, don't beg him for child support needs help. He made the babies with you and it isn't your fault to provide everything for them. Both great shows. Your ex-husband needs to pay. End of story. He had kids and he needs to be responsible. That's just what I'm going to do for myself. And everybody does things differently. Hey, Carmen, how are you? Just joined. Hi, Aparna. I'm good. How are you? Hi, beautiful. Hi, Jacqueline. After Breaking Bad, you have to see El Camino. It's part of Jesse's journey. Really? I don't know if I mentioned this, but like a year or two ago, I watched like I don't know how many seasons of Better Call Saul. I started watching that show before Breaking Bad, not knowing that I should have been watching it the other way around, but that's what I did. So now that I'm catching up with Breaking Bad, I'm like putting pieces together of Better Call Saul. Yeah, I'm from Long Island, Queens, when I was younger, but all different stuff from Gotti to making fun of mob rats, basically. Oh, snap. I used to watch Mob Wives, and I think one of the family members of Gotti was in there, and Karen Gravano, I think her dad was known as a rat. Hmm. How do you disassociate from him so easily? It wasn't so easily in the beginning, James. Um, at first, I cried here a million times. At first, it was hard because I was used to living with someone for 12 years. And out of nowhere, like that person is gone. It felt like a loss. Like he was my best friend, first of all, in high school. We basically grew up together. And to like have that person like just walk out on you with 2 kids and just disappear, like it was so tough. But that hurt. Like I would never want to feel it again. I think that's what keeps me away from him the most. Like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to feel that type of pain ever again. At this point, I'm not, what's it called? I'm not matching energy. Like, I'm just removing myself from the situation. Hi, Tyson. It takes a while. It took me a few months, but I feel better. I even had a conversation with his sister in law. She doesn't know about anything either because um I guess they don't have a great relationship with his mom either. She'll just pop in and out, and it's like random. It's almost like what it was with me. And she was just asking me like all these questions, like update me, and like I spoke to her today actually, and she just couldn't believe it. But at the end of the phone call, she was like, "You sound so much better than you did before." Like the last time I spoke to her was months ago. And that's how she ended it. Like, you sound so much better. Let him deal with his situation. And if you feel like you have to go to court, go do it. I loved Breaking Bad. What does your tattoo on your wrist say? Let it be. Is the mob still going? Yep, better call Saul first. How are the boys doing? They're doing so good. Nobody's sick, knock on wood. Neither one of them are sick. They're good. Carmen, are you scared about him completely cutting you and the boys off with a new baby and acting like they don't exist? Because this happened to my best friend. Her dad left. This happened to me as a child. My dad just left and had a whole new family. But no, like what bothered me, like I think I mentioned it in my other live. I spoke to my friend and I was telling him like how he asked me like the first thing he told me was like, how are you? Are you okay? He was like, I'm worried about you. And I told him, like, I broke down for like a few minutes and I feel like that's what I needed. And then after that, I've been fine. Because when I found out I was at work, when I got home, I was like doing everything. I even showered, I did everything normal, but I felt numb. But then when I had that conversation with him, I started crying. And the reason why I started crying was because, like, I told him, I'm like, he's not giving my kids attention or even caring for them at all. And here you go and have another child who, God knows if you're going to do the same thing and just abandon them. But then after that, I'm like, you know what? All they need is me. And we got to move on. Like, whatever. That's his problem. It just happened on accident, to be honest. I just reposted someone's video and gained mad subscribers, and then started doing compilations and stuff with a little commentary, just a quick side hustle, I guess. Nice. Now I want to look at your channel. Where's my stuff? Look at you with your 6,000 subscribers. Nice. I'm kind of into that mob life type of thing. That's why I used to love watching Mob Wives. I remember your crying video. That's how I found you. Broke my heart. Glad you aren't there anymore. Mm. I'm so happy I'm not there. Also, sorry about your situation. That's tough. It's okay. It happens, I guess. Yes, Sammy Gravano was Karen's father. He ratted out the mob. What positive came what positive came from breakup? I'm sure you're a stronger woman now. I am. I've become more independent. I don't have to rely on him at all. Um, like I relied on him completely. Now I want to do something, I just go and do it. I don't think about things twice. And I love that. Definitely made me stronger. I've become more confident in myself, a lot more confident. I'm a lot more outspoken. And it's not that he suppressed me like that in that way. It's just that I don't know. Like now I feel like if I have something to say, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna really hold back. Like what's the point? If by some miracle he changes and comes around the boys more often and even taking them with him, would you consider meeting the other woman? Never. I have nothing to do with that woman. And I know if that's the case, like some people may say, like, he will bring your kids around her and you should know who your kids are with. But whether I meet her or not, he's gonna take them around her, whether I like it or not, since that's what he did in the beginning. And if it's a court order that makes me like have that shared time with him, he's gonna do it regardless. And she's gonna be who she is regardless of what I do, of what I say. Carmen, you're so open and strong. I wasn't always like this. Girl, it's so hard to leave someone after years of being together and with kids. I'm really contemplating too, but it scares the shit out of me. But I'm 40, and at this point, I want to be happy. You're thinking about divorcing? What's the situation? If you don't mind me asking. I get that, but you have been able to move through this pretty effortlessly. Energies are hard to just pass over. He'll always be connected to you, so you'll always have to find a middle ground. Yeah. I've always tried, like this whole time, I've been trying to be that nice person. Sorry. Um, I've been trying to, I've been nice this entire time. Like, and people, like, I have one of my friends who called me a pendeja the other day. He was like, "You've been such a pendeja this whole time, being so nice to him when all he does is like treat you like shit." And I'm like, "You're so right. Like, I've been way too nice." Never understood why men divorce their kids too. Like, they start fading away from the kids. Not all men, though, but a lot do that. It's sad. I don't understand how there's men that have babies and just leave them everywhere. I don't know. It happens. My dad left six of us now. He has dementia and has no one, and I stepped up to help him. Karma really does come around to collect. That's very generous of you to be the one who stepped up to help your dad. Not a lot of us would do that. You're very strong, Carmen. You will get through this and come out the other end shining like you always do. Thank you, Brooklyn. Have you seen that show Harlem? No, I haven't. The positives are the independence for sure. Bill. Hi, Carmen. Nice to see you live. Hi, Bill. You go, girl. Move on and go forward and live life to the fullest. Thank you, Tommy. Hi, Mary. Some men aren't marriage material. I wish they realize that and don't marry. Um, I feel like I will never get married because I also know someone who the same year she has two kids as well. I think one of them is 5 and the other one is 3. She was with him also for 11 years, but she married him. And now she tells me, like, if I could have done it again, I would have done it your way. I would have never married. The same situation. He basically left her with the two kids. He barely sees the kids. He sees them once a week for like 2 hours, and like he's crazy to drop them off whenever he does take them. It's almost the same situation except for the fact that he's actually helping her economically with the kids. Like she doesn't have to ask him for a dime. But at the same time, like if she needs him to watch them like on a certain day, he won't do it. He will only watch them like on his terms, and it's only for like an hour or two. But she's always like, I will never, ever, ever make that mistake again. And I kind of feel the same. Like, maybe if someone like wants to propose, I'll have the ring, but I don't think I would go as far as getting married. But never say never, like they always say. But I really feel like I won't get married. Kind of been scared off of that. It's scary to think that like someone can just pick up and go and like forget about you or try to act like a whole relationship didn't exist. And then you're left with having to file for divorce and having oh, so much legal stuff to go through after that. I've been through the same, Carmen. Was with him for 13 years, but we have one son. Too nice, maybe. But it's the man who made the mistake that shows his maturity. If you think he doesn't regret his mistakes with you and the boys, you're crazy. I feel like he doesn't regret it. Because if you regret something, like, won't you learn a little bit up from it and not just keep on, like, digging yourself a bigger hole? My divorce was a nightmare. Yeah. And he'll probably try to make it work this time around, just so he doesn't make the same mistake twice. His ego will come into play. Just you saying he doesn't regret it is crazy. What do you mean? Like, I don't see any regret, any remorse. I don't see anything, any of that from him. Like, wouldn't he like try to be around the kids even more? Like, I don't know. You can't believe he doesn't regret it. His actions are showing me that he doesn't really give it. His ego might not show it. I know. I know. Um, to me, everything is like your actions. Like your words may say he's one to like talk and talk and talk and talk, but that's nothing to me. Like your actions are everything. And if you're showing me something else, then I just feel like you don't care at all and nothing really matters to you. I wonder if he does regret it. I don't know. He has years with you and two sons. He absolutely does. So then, why is everything just becoming worse? because now I'm being, you say his ego, but now I'm being pushed to go to the courts. Now he's having a kid. Now he's gonna have to, like, I don't even know what their situation is. Like, is she still with her husband? Like, what is going on? Like, things are just, I feel like it's getting messier on his end. Did you start any legal process to file for child support? I'm doing it next Monday because that's the only time I can go over there. And today it was closed. There's still some of us who are shivers and true gentlemen. A man over 50 is evolved. I always take care of my son and will continue to the day I die. Good. Thanks for checking it out. Keep your head up, Carmen. Thank you, wise guy. Actions speak louder than words. James, some men really don't care. He definitely carries guilt, though. That is why he can't. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I know he feels some guilt, 100%, because he can never look at me in the eyes. Never. It's been over a year, and still, like, when I'm around him, I feel like it's almost like when someone's really shy to be around someone and they just, their body, you can tell that it's like tense and they just will not look at you in the eyes. That's his demeanor. Expose her. Tell her husband. I don't know who her husband is. How can he be with someone who is too timing? Could guilt be the same as regret? Mm, I don't think so. It's spiraling out because he probably sees you moving on, and moving on is a real way that he can feel. As a guy, it's hard to see the one you were supposed to be with moving on without you. And I feel like if he knows who I'm talking to now, that may hurt him a little more. And I never did anything intentionally on purpose or looking to be spiteful. It's just how things happen. It's not fair on her husband because imagine if you never found out about his secret affair. I feel bad on her husband as well as you. I heard, I don't know if this is true. I don't know if anything is true, to be honest, but I heard that her husband caught them one time. I don't know. Hi, beautiful girl. Hope you and the boys are doing well. Hi, we're good. Hit the like button, please, everyone. He's 1000%, I mean, you know, guilty, just too prideful to admit it. Doesn't her husband notice that she is pregnant? I wonder what she's saying to him. If she's with him, she may be telling him that it's his. I don't know. Then what? Because the new guy is more intellectual and actually listens to you. I kind of am with someone and he knows this person. We grew up together, we were all friends. He wasn't like, we had a group of friends, and these two guys were just, they just never clicked. But he definitely knows who he is. And if he, I kind of have a feeling he knows, but that's none of his business. But at the same time, like, if he found out already, I know that's like stinging him. You should just lie to him and tell him you're with someone. Do a bit of stalking on her page and find out who her husband is. I tried, girl. I did it already. And I didn't go look at her page to find out who her husband is. I did it to see if she has any pictures of herself pregnant because I just couldn't believe it. Like, that's the first thing I did. But I couldn't really look at her page. Like, she has a Facebook page, and 'cause she has an Instagram and there's only one picture. But she has a Facebook page and she has it to where I can see like a few pictures. I'm sure her pictures are private, that's why. Good evening, beautiful lady. Hi, Matt. He's just a side piece. He is. Like, who knows? But that's how it started, I think. Miss Carmen, you lose them how you get them. That won't last. Hi, AA. Hi, Carmen. I'm late. You're not late. Let's see. Oh, I've been on for almost an hour. This goes by quick when I'm talking to you guys. Um, if he were to just be present in the boys' lives constantly, be present with you and actually listen to you and make efforts to show actions, you would possibly bend because of that soul tie. No, I'm the type of person that once you like cross a line, it's over. I'm done with you. Loyalty is like my biggest thing. Like, I dropped people in a second because they show me their true colors, and I'm good. Like, I really am. Like, I just do not see him like that anymore. No, 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 no. She's not getting anything special. She inherited a cheater. I wonder who she wants to be with, your ex or her husband. I don't get it. What's the point to timing? Like, have some self respect. And as for your ex, why does he think she will leave her husband for him? That's the thing. I don't know if she's with him. How are you and the boys doing? We're good. We're doing really good. This is why I stay single. Ugh. Mm. Amen to that, William. James, you're talking nonsense. No, I kind of see what James is saying. So then that means you have an ego. Cutting people off with the quickness isn't a positive. It's just a defense mechanism. Um, why would I want to have people who treat me like shit around me though? Do you know what I'm saying? Or who constantly betray me? Like, for my peace of mind, I would rather like not talk to people who talk behind my back or treat me like shit. Like, I have the right to just say no, I don't want that in my life, around my kids, or for myself. Everyone has an ego. He leaves a beautiful Carmen, sweet and one of the best mom for a two-timer. He will never be happy. I do the same, cut off people with a quickness. I'm a Leo, just like you, Carmen. All right now, children. James needs to grow. Loyalty is extremely important to me. I see where James was going with that, but at the same time, like I don't want to keep people around me like that. Hey, no one got time for toxic people. Time is money. Carmen, I'm the same as you. No point having anyone negative energy in your life. Right, Carmen? There's nothing wrong with knowing your worth and what you deserve. Exactly, we see ourselves have to come first. Because you have kids with him. You might not always see eye to eye, but you have to have a common ground because of the kids. He'll mature, slower as usual, but he can turn it around. I've tried. I've tried for over a year and a half. I've told him so many times, like, I'm over this situation. Just be there for your kids. I've told him, you don't even have to give me money. Just be there for the boys. Take them with you once a week. Be with them for like half a day. Just hang out with them. Don't be coming in and out and disappearing for months on end and like just reappear. Like it hurts Noah. It's not okay for him to deal with that. I'm the one that's putting him in that situation because I'm giving him chances to be there for his kids when he tells me that he wants to. But at some point, you have to see when it's just like put myself aside and realize when it's affecting the kids. And if it's not for me reaching out to him like, hey, you want to take them this day or that day, he will never do it. He will just never do it. I don't think it's ego. I think it's having self-esteem and self-respect. I agree, Brooklyn. It's just drags you down. Jennifer Wagner, thank you for. Wait, why do I need to grow up? I was just playing devil's advocate. I wouldn't hold my breath waiting for him to change. No, I did that for too long already. Only positive male influences around your sons. That includes their dad. He needs to step up to the plate. Silence is deafening. Let it be. Don't even bother looking at anything, Miss Carmen. Ignoring a person hurts more than letting your hurt show. It gives him power, and if he is egotistical, forget about it. Good night, Carmen. Have a great and restful night. I'm getting up before the rooster. Have a good night. I'm gonna get off soon, too. In like 10 minutes, I have to get up early. Damn, why do I have to hush? You don't have to hush. I get what you're saying, but I hope you also see my point. Carmen definitely isn't waiting around for him. She was going to give him a second chance after she found out. But once he lied and continued cheating, she broke it off. She's over him and moving on. I did. A week after, I was like, let's work this out. And he just kept, like, not even a week went by when he was still sneaking out at 3 in the morning, saying that he had to go to work, when that was obvious BS. And yeah, I tried at first. Wow, this is great. They're over 50 in the chat. I know, so cool. Yeah, he definitely isn't going to change if he hasn't even at least tried to be there for them. Exactly, William. Hi, Carmen. How are you doing tonight? I'm good, David. David, are you the one who used to come in the beginning, the doctor? Yes, Carmen, the boys need role models in their lives, not an immature man like their dad. Hi from New Zealand. He won't look you in the eye because he's not man enough. You have a peaceful soul with beautiful children. Keep strong. New Year, get out there and be you. Aw, Pelilu? Is that how you say it? Hi, Marie. You should never have to beg your child's father to be present in their life. They should naturally want to pick them up and take them out, have them overnight. That's how I feel. Like, don't you want to see your kids? And I've told them millions of times, like, you don't even have to take them anywhere. You can stay here and I leave. But he doesn't even want to do that. Or in the summer, take them to the park. No. How are your boys doing tonight, Carmen? They're good. They're already asleep. You're probably the nicest baby mama on YouTube. You're willing to let him see the kids without paying child support. I'm kind of over being nice. You're a good mother. Thank you. I'm trying. Okay, so in a perfect world, what would it take for the next man to come into your life one day and win you over? And I mean completely mind, body, and soul. You want that in somebody you marry. I want someone who is, of course, loving, sweet, understands my situation with my kids and their dad, what I'm going through, not because they have gone through the same thing, but just like understands how I'm doing things. I don't want someone to come in and like try to tell me how to parent my children. Like that's hard for me because people always have their opinions on how you should parent. And if you're going to be with someone, like I feel like they should also help you with the kids, but at the same time, I don't know how I would handle it in a situation when they try to tell my kids what to do, or like if someone says something in a certain tone to my kids, like I will not take that. And it's so hard. Like I've never really put too much mind in all of that, but I really don't want someone to come in and tell me how to parent my kids. Like that's one of the biggest things for me. Because there's so many, like, I'm just thinking about all of this now. There's just so many people out there with so many opinions and their way of being around children. Or what if, like, I'm attracted to someone and they just don't like kids? Like, right there is a deal breaker, obviously. No, no, no. I want someone who's like family oriented, of course. It's hard. I feel like you will never find the entire package in one person. It's just hard. Oh, I'm getting tired. She needs time. Hit that like button, everyone. All of the negative going on, and you, my dear, are so positive and doing all your duties with courage and love. I really admire you, Carmen. Thank you. Time to hear her soul, mind, and body. You'll have to eventually be open and vulnerable enough to really be yourself with the next person. My birthday was last Thursday, January 13th. I'm 47 years old now, Carmen. Happy birthday, David. Please take a second to hit that like button for Carmen. Thank you. There's 41 likes. Would you want a guy that's already got kids so that you can relate to each other? I don't know. I wouldn't mind someone with their own children. I haven't met anybody who has their own kids. I don't know. I know a lot of people deal with that too. Like, I'm sorry, having to deal with the mom of their like the mom, the baby mama. And a lot of times it's not good, and sometimes it's amazing. I haven't crossed anybody like that. Mm. Yeah, you definitely need to get in the courts and file for child support. No more free rides for his ass. You're so pretty, I hope you never go back. Paola Minaj. Wow. It's probably why he's gambling so much. Desperation. Pathetic. If a person shows you who they are the first time, believe it. Never cross for a person who oh, for a person who won't even jump a puddle for you. See, I have good questions for you, Carmen. I'm a new subscriber, so I'll definitely be hitting you with questions next time you go live. Do it. I don't mind. I meant never cross oceans for a person who won't even jump a puddle for you. I will let you handle your children as you should handle them, Carmen. I like that, Will. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you very much, Carmen. Hey, Miss Ria. It's true, hun. Hmm. All right, guys. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna start heading off to bed. I have to wake up super early tomorrow. But it was a nice chat. You guys kind of got catty with James. I get what he was saying, but I also hope that he understands what I was saying. Well, gotta get up early for work. Have a great day tomorrow. Good night, Carmen. Have a good night, Matt. Good night, everyone. Bye.